Hi guys! So, let's talk weddings. So, if you've watched my channel for a few years now, you'll have known a few years ago that Glenn and I got engaged on one of our holidays. It was so lovely. And we obviously opted to go for the longer engagement type of thing because other things come first. Like, we wanted to have a nice, shiny new home first. But now we're starting to actually think of wedding things and well, let's just see how things are going. So first things first, I guess one of the things we should probably establish is whether I'm a bridezilla. Typically known as the thing that the girl becomes the bridezilla. At present, I don't think I am. I think I'm okay. But you'd probably have to ask Glenn or any of the family or friends that have been helping me with things because I don't think I am at present. That's probably because we're at the early stages of planning and things have not got to the point where I can stress properly about yet. I'd give it a few weeks, months. Yeah, the stress will come, I'm sure, and the bridezilla will hatch. What's it like being a bride to be? It's very exciting, obviously. It does have its stresses. Myself, personally, I'm the type of person, I don't like unfinished things. Like, part of my OCD is that it panics me when things are unfinished. Like, trying to find a venue so that we can secure our date and then we can do the rest of the stuff that comes with that, like actually start looking at like invitations and like all the things that come with it. I feel like I can't do yet because we need to get one thing sorted and I hate the fact that it's unfinished. So being a bride-to-be is very exciting, but also, like I say, has its stresses, as I'm sure any of you who have been engaged will know. Well, possibly, unless you're just a normal human being and you don't get stressed. It's exciting but stressful. My general way of dealing with things, not dealing with things, but like my general way of organising things, books and lists and more lists and more books and paper and oh god, the trees. Yeah, I like a good list. I like a good book and I like a good list. I also, one of my things is I like trying to write things neatly with a pen backwards. So if one of my lists has gone messy for one reason or another, I like to rewrite said list because I'm sad and I really need a life. One of the main things as well that I find a little bit stressful is I'm quite indecisive as a human being. I'm not very good at making decisions. It's sort of like a block. There's like a block there that, like, even when I'm in the supermarket, I can't even decide between that ham or that ham, that cheese or that cheese. I literally sit there for ages and I can't make decisions. So this is literally like anarchy, trying to decide on anything. God forbid, when I'm looking for a dress, I will probably slip into a coma. It's too much, it's so stressful, but I do look forward to it. Obviously, I'm indecisive, but it's only because I want everything to be perfect. Like, if it's your wedding, you want it all to be perfect. Which I think is very much understandable. If you're lucky, you only have to get married. You only get married once if you're lucky, and it's the indecisive thing. It's partly because you want it to be perfect, and I'm a perfectionist. And I want what I'm getting and what I'm planning to be perfect, which I think is sort of nice. I'm sorry, my Chinese food came in. When you've been fasting all day and you're goddamn starving, food comes first. Anyway, I consider myself very, very lucky that my man of honour is very much like me. And you know, I was mentioning the lists and the OCD. Yeah, kind of the same person. Jack, if you're watching, I very much appreciate that you're on my wavelength. And of course, we have spoken about the exciting times ahead, like cake tasting. All in all, I'd say obviously it's nice being engaged for many reasons, that you're going to get married one day and everything like that, but you've always got something to look forward to. It's a very nice and unique feeling. Like I had a dream once where for some reason we weren't engaged anymore, and it suddenly felt like empty, like all this planning and all this excitement. It was like for nothing. It was a very sad dream, by the way. It's just nice that you've always got something very exciting to look forward to and something very big. My mom has said it's very strange because you're going to spend all this time leading up to one day and then essentially it's just going to be over in a day. Not completely, but it's nice. It's nice to always have something to look forward to, and I can't explain the feeling. I can't explain it. Lastly, I'm just going to touch on what we're thinking about at the moment. Some of the things would be, Do you know what, I have a list, I'm just going to read off of this, it's far easier. The venue, obviously that comes first, because we're trying to find a perfect venue that obviously works for us. I think we quite like the idea of like a hotel thing, because it means that everybody can just stay. Invites, obviously, can't really have a wedding without inviting people to it. Well, you can, but we're not going for that. Music, again, like just different things. You can consider bands, DJs, some of the places do discos. A little playlist book. I told you I like a book. Hotel, the honeymoon. Obviously the honeymoon is just exciting in itself. Decorations, cake and food, those are in capitals. And of course, drink. Our bridal and groom parties, obviously we're thinking about who we want to take part in them. Not that we don't love all of our friends and family, but obviously it's trying to narrow it down to a select few. And obviously what goes with that would be like the hen nights and the stag nights, and it's all very exciting. Itchy eyeball. But yeah, those are just some of my thoughts. Just some of my thoughts on the wedding planning so far. If you guys do want to hear more about it, I'd be happy to share with you. I would say about like where we are, but I mean, literally, lists is about where I am right now, where we are. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet of an update on the wedding planning. If you want to see more, let me know. And if you've got married or whatever, and you have your own thoughts of the processes and how it was stressful for you, or some of the things that made it even more exciting, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy. The subscribe button should be somewhere here or there, I don't know. And check out one of the other videos as well if you enjoyed. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!